Um, Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for giving me the chance to share a very interesting NDI story. I'm Judy Zuo from Kiloview. Um, as Kiloview actually is being a partner with NDI for almost 10 years. So actually we have done quite a lot of very interesting projects, and all because of the NDI technology. So today what I'm going to show here is a sports production case study, the 71st Macau Grand Prix. So actually this happens last year, end of last year, and I think this is actually a very typical production setup that can just transmit, just bring a fresh idea of what NDI can do for this kind of sports, or the very high quality production. So let me first go back to the background of these events, and also why we need to do that, why we choose NDI. So I'm not sure if everyone noticed or know this Macau Grand Prix, but it's actually a very high-level motorsports in Asia, and it happens in the city of Macau with quite a, it's just on the streets. So actually, it's quite long, like let's say 6.2 kilometers, and using all those cars to fast, and actually the circuit is very challenging with a lot of sharp angles, or it's very narrow. It's like just 7 meters, so it's very challenging. And also because of this kind of challenging sports and races, actually attracted a lot of attention from all those kind of fans. So actually the organizer wanted to update the whole setup and making sure it can be adapted to all those kind of modern streaming and production requirements. So for this one, actually, the organizer wanted to be very high level because it's in Macau, and also even in China is a very important one. And they want to make it to be broadcast quality. They need to live streaming across different TV stations, while also they need to distribute all the signals, because there are 6.2 meters, which means every angle, every details they want to be captured and transmitted to the production center for the referees, for all judges, for recording. So there will be quite a lot of signals. Altogether, it's more than 60 signals, and they want to be high quality, 4K, and even, of course, reliability is very important. So while we are designing the project for them, of course, this is something we are thinking. Using IP would definitely be a very good solution, that we would make it scalable. We will be able to make it like, hey, we will be easily, flexibly distribute the signals. And they also have some kind of challenges because they have the legacy systems, which is all baseband. So how we will be able to distribute the signals, while also we will need to be compatible with all the legacy, making sure the reliability, and also need to seamlessly handle up to more than 60 signals 4K. It's really, really challenging, but from Kiloview side, we do have the solutions, and also based on NDI. And so why we, because of all those requirements, and when we are showing the NDI solutions, even they need to handle up to 60 signals 4K, and everything can be easily just handled by one single fiber cable to just transmit all those signals, because NDI is just 250 megabytes per second, even 4K, and of course it's easily too scalable. And the organizer wanted to be like the future-proof design. So even if they want to expand, they will need to add more sources. It's also possible. And of course, the signals are coming from all different, like the cameras, the NDI cameras, everything like the, we say, the converters, software, or whatever. Because of NDI, because of the interoperability and also the connectivity, very easily in the same network is just plug and play and auto discovery. And also, they want 4K, they want high quality, they want low latency, which is definitely the benefit of NDI. And of course, they don't want everything to be very complicated. It's easy. It's, when they are doing the live production, they don't want to have the system to be very complicated, and that's why we choose NDI. So I will continue to talk about the whole topologic diagram that we designed. So actually in the field, there will be quite a lot of different cameras, either from the surveillance, from the the satellites, and also the score boards, that they will all transmit the signals, but it's all in the field. And they need to bring all the signals into the building, the office building, for production, for judges, and that everyone work together. So one of the solutions they wanted to do is here, they want the product not only to be distributed, but they also want to go into the legacy systems. So it's quite challenging. And what we actually offer them is we convert everything into a converter. We put in here the N60, and we just convert it into all different kinds of the IP, and also we get the HDMI loop out to bring the whole system complete. And of course, we will be able to distribute the NDI signals in the system for the recording, for Multiview, and also for decoding to show at the commentary room for the display, and also recording all those signals after the production. So if we go a little bit more of the details, so the whole solution will be, okay, first, we need to convert all the videos into NDI. So no matter if it's just from SDI, from HDMI, from which kind of cameras, we just bring it, because it's long distance, of course, because HDMI probably the transmission will not last that long. So they use SDI cables to convert it into HDMI, and then all goes to our N60 for the conversion. And we encode high bandwidth NDI because of the low latency they required, because of the quality they required. And all the signals goes into our NDI core, which is just really the core, the center of the whole solution. And also simultaneously, the N6 will output RTSP because the product can support all different IP protocols for encoding and decoding. And then, the RTSP stream can go to the playback systems for, the platforms. So they will be able to simultaneously receive the signal, while also, of course, N60 has the HDMI output for loop-through. They will also be able to connect to the commentary rooms with the HDMI display as well. The other parts, of course, as we will be able to convert all the signals into NDI, and then using our core will be just we say, it's just more like a kind of signal distribution or matrix that we will be able to bring the NDI sources anywhere you want. So with this product, we would easily just, create a lot of the outputs, and based on the very high performance processor, we were making sure the NDI distribution is very reliable, seamless, and also we have a kind of, the design for the control panel that you can easily routing the signals from one place to another, just like what you are doing with the traditional matrix or whatever. But this one can handle multiple sources, very large scale. So even for this kind of use cases, we have more than 60 video sources. We will be able to handle that all in one, just in this device. And easily we just create all those kind of destinations. So no matter you are going to receive the signals for display in the screens for different purposes, either it's for commentary, for whatever, or you want to preview all the sources, just for the judges, for the directors, you want to do the multi-view, then we also have this kind of multi-view software, or for recording, everything through IP. So it's very easy to flexibly drive all those sources, either, it's for different purposes, different places. That's all very easy. And also using the N60, as we previously mentioned, is either an encoder or a decoder. So we will also be able to receive the NDI signals, sending through our, the core, and then output HDMI as well. So overall, this system is very, very flexible with NDI and making it very easy to manage. And also, as I previously mentioned, quite a few products that's, the N50 and N60, which is our latest products that can, support all kinds of NDI, high bandwidth, HX2, HX3, and also the other IP streams for encoding and decoding. So this is a perfect match for this kind of scenarios to adapt both the modernized design as well as the legacy design. And also the Core Max, this is the core for the whole system that we can easily control, organize, control, manage, and distribute, and just sending the signals anywhere you want, and all under control through a single control panel. Multiview, which is a very professional multi-view software that we can simultaneously bring up to 20 NDI signals in the same window, and we can even operate different windows. So this is a server-based. So as long as the NDI streams are in the same network, so no matter this product is running on any of the laptop, you just open we call the browser, or you just open the window, and you will be able to set up the multi-view, and it's just free. It's freely for you to set up the layout. So this is also very powerful. And in the same unit, you will be able to open multiple windows. So that means you will be able to just use one product. You will be able to see up to 60 signals as well. And Kiloview Server Pro, which is also another software part that can, centralizedly manage everything, because all Kiloview products can be centralized and managed through the unified platform with a single UI, with a dashboard, with the details, easily get access, remotely updates, remotely start, and also checking the status, making sure everything works well. So for this kind of large scale and also live streaming events, remote control for all the devices, making sure everything works well is also very important. And of course, the result is very, customers are very happy because it's really transforming the whole streaming. That events last like 4 days, non-stop, just streaming every day. And with NDI, because of the, all those things, as long as network works very well, then there's no problem. And they are very, very happy with this, broadcast great, no downtime, and also, it's scalable. Even in the future, they need to upgrade the setup. They want to add more videos, cameras. That's all possible. And of course, because of NDI, we made the whole setup simplified, and also NDI can be as good as, the broadcast quality, HDR right now. Everything supports is visualized lossless and also low latency. And even this kind of large-scale production is just the cable that can manage everything, so it's very easy to set up. And of course, that can help our customers to save a lot of the cost. Well, because of this, actually Kiloview was awarded as a kind of live streaming events award by the Asia Pacific broadcast. So that's all because of this. And of course, the customer is very, very happy with all those setups. And of course, this year is going to be another show, and they will be using the NDI. So NDI will be empowering this kind of events again. So for us, what we are thinking would be, NDI is not just owning for like transmission, or this can even be supporting the core part of production and getting the same quality. And with this kind of case study, the stories, we will be able to think about NDI can really take all this kind of IP production to the next level. So yeah, that's just the whole story. And of course, the last part is to introduce Kiloview. So Kiloview, of course, we are one of the very first NDI adopters since 2017. And all these years, we are just trying to expand our NDI ecosystem. So from Kiloview, you can find anything related to NDI, except the production systems, of course. But for any of the conversion, the centralized management, for routing, for multi-view recording, distribution, and also even like intercom and all those things related to the broadcast workflow, you can always find the products and the solutions from us. And even if you are just asking for the NDI technologies, as one of the very first adopter, we are also, very knowledgeable, and we can answer those kind of questions. And if you are at IBC, then you are welcome to stop by our booth in Hall 10, D42, and you can check our latest NDI technology co-developed with NDI team to bring NDI to the next level for latency, for quality, and also our whole NDI workflow. So thank you so much. Thank you.